Loving kindness or Metta is one of the 4 subjects of meditation called Brahma Vihara, divine abidings. Metta is defined as that which is solvent, which adheres. People seldom remember to develop Metta in their relationship with other people. No wonder there is so much friction, so much irritation, so much killing, fighting, quarreling, cheating, looting in our human relationship. If only we shower just a small amount of metta in our relationships, a lot of unnecessary anger, hate, grudge, resentment, jealousy, and other undesirable results can be avoided. Buddha declared 11 benefits by developing metta. The 4th benefit is manosana piyahoti. You will be dear to human beings. And the 5th is amanosana piyahoti. You are dear to non-human beings. And 6th is Devata Rakhanti. Deva love you and they will protect you. You are protected by deities. So Devas of the tree will not make a display of horrible sensational sense. They will not strike terror into the hearts of the people who develop metta. How it happened? At one time, Lord Buddha was residing at Jetavana Monastery in the city of Savatthi. At that time, 500 monks took instruction from the Buddha on the method of practicing Kammatthana meditation. They went out in search of a suitable monastery and a village where alms donor could be available. Then they reached a mountain where lakes were in abundance at the fringe of the Himalayas. The place was hygienically clean and refreshingly cool and peaceful. They stayed for one night at this place. Early the next morning, they visited a village in the neighborhood to seek for alms. This village was fairly large with 1,000 dwelling houses. The villagers were generous and hospitable. They offered meals to all 500 monks, and also they requested them to spend their rainy season retreat at their place. They also donated a small monastery to each and every one of the monks to enable them to live in peace and meditate singly. They provided them with benches and footstools for sitting, water pots, etc. On the following day, they proceeded to another village. The inhabitants of that village similarly requested the monks to reside at their place for a period of rainy season retreat. After they had offered the meals, the monks said, if the place were free from dangers, it would be better to stay. Later they agreed to stay that place. Later, the monks carry on practicing meditation day and night continuously at a grove in that forest area situated in close proximity to the village. The monks were endowed with morality. Owing to the influential effects of the power of the monks, the guardian angels of the trees in the forest area, they are not reside in their abodes. So they descended from their abodes, taking along with them their young children. So the deities had to be moving about here and there. Therefore, the deities watching out from a good distance with embarrassment. When these bhikkhu will be leaving, they wondered. Later, the deities knew that the 500 monks will be staying for a period of 3 months during the rainy retreat. We, with our children, cannot possibly remain outside our abodes for a long time. So we have to create horror and dreadful sensation sights to frighten the monks away. So they implemented their thoughts into actions. The guardian devas of the tree created themselves in the guise of ogres. During night time, while the monks were meditating, the deities stood in the presence of the monks, making themselves visible, causing weird sounds and horrible noise. During their practice of meditation, the monks heard these uncanny sounds, they saw horrible sights, and the practitioners were all stricken with fear. Their hearts throbbed, and their complexion turned pale. The minds of the practitioner became restless with worry and fright. So they became miserable. At that moment, foul smells were emitted by the deities. So the practitioner had suffered from headache severely. But the practitioner are patient. Despite this pain and suffering, they remained silent with great patience. They did not let one another know about what they had really happened. One day they met each other, and the eldest Mahathera, senior monk, asked to other monks, "My dear practitioner, what happened to you? Your complexion turned pale, and you all are restless with worry and fright." And other monks explained their experience they had gone through. Then the eldest of the monks, Mahathera, said, "If that is the case, this place may be considered as unsuitable for us to stay and continue practicing meditation. So let us proceed to the Lord Buddha and respectfully tell him of the state of the affairs, and we move to some other suitable place for the rest of the period of rainy season." So they all came over to the Buddha because they took instruction to direct them to a suitable and proper place to practice meditation. When they reached to the Enlightened One, they reported their own respective personal experience they had gone through. Buddha reflected their experience, which place would be most appropriate for these practitioners. And Buddha found that there is no place within the whole region suitable for the purpose of meditation other than the place where they had resided. So Buddha ordered them, "Bhikkhus, return to the forest retreat from where you had come. You should learn this Metta Sutta Parita if you all wish to escape from the dangers caused by the deities. This Metta Sutta would serve as a deterrent to the dangers caused by those deities, and also it would help towards better realization of the Dharma in the practice of meditation." Buddha said, "Beat the wooden drum, assemble all the monks, practitioners, and recite this Metta Sutta, or practice Metta meditation during 1 month for a period of 8 days. That means waxing and waning days of the 5th, 8th, 14th, and 15th. Altogether 8 days in the month. Or you develop loving kindness. Recite Metta Sutta, go on preaching loving kindness, make discussing the Dharma. You all rejoice in this meditation. Relying upon the Dharma, develop Metta, and you all perform several times Metta radiation. These deities will not cause you dreadful sights and sensations. They will not make a display, or they will not strike terror into your hearts. This advice was given by the Enlightened One to the practitioner monks. After taking instruction from the Lord Buddha, these practitioner monks returned to their former place in the forest where the monastery stood. They stayed on in that place, practicing meditation and reciting Metta Sutta according to the preaching of the Lord Buddha. Now these devas, having felt that these monks are sympathetic and they are really bent upon bestowing us a lot of advantage by developing loving kindness. So all deities were pleased and happy. They even assisted the practitioner in every way possible to fulfill their needs. Under these favorable circumstances, all practitioner monks, after developing loving kindness and indulging in the practice of vipassana, based upon Metta jhana, they all attained arahantship, reaching the stage of arahata phala during that period of rainy season retreat. By the power of Metta, by the powerful influence of the noble attributes of this Metta Parita, the guardian devas of the trees refrain themselves from showing horrible sights and sensational objects to frighten the practitioner. In this sutta, in the preliminary verse, it mentioned Anu Yongjanto in Pali, that is practicing. So that means not only reciting of the Metta Sutta, but also practicing of Metta Bhavana, or developing loving kindness through practical meditation. It is because in the Metta Sutta, where 11 advantages of Metta meditation are enumerated, the expression Metta Ceta Vimukti, that means Apana jhana or absorption concentration, is Metta Ceta Vimukti. By gaining the Apana jhana, practitioner can obtain 11 advantages of Metta. So in this sutta, 2 stanzas or 2 verses of the preliminary hymns of praise are composed by the senior teacher of the ancient times. These 2 stanzas are handed down to us by tradition. So when we recite, we have to recite also these preliminary verses. Do you open the book? Yellow book, page 52, Metta Sutta. The first 2 stanzas are preliminary verses composed by the senior teacher, not expounded by the Buddha. Page 52, Metta Sutta. Can you follow me? Yasa nubhavato yakha
Yasa nubhavato yakha
Neva dasinti bisanam
Neva dasanti bisanam
Yami jewa nuyongjanto
Yami jewa nuyungyanto
Ratindiwa matandito
Ratindiwa matandito
Sukham supati sotoja
Sukham supati sutoja
Papang kenji napasati
Papan kinchina pasati.
Ewa madi gunu petam.
Ewa madi gunu petang.
Paritan tampanamahe.
Paritam tampanamahe.
Translation follow my reading. By the power of this sutta,
by the power of this sutta,
the yakas do not show fearful vision.
The yaka do not show fearful vision.
A person making effort in metta day and night,
a person making effort in metta day and night,
will sleep soundly.
Will sleep soundly.
And when he is asleep, he does not have bad dreams.
He does not have bad dreams.
O good people, let us recite this protective sutta.
Let us recite this protective sutta,
which is endowed with these qualities and others as well.
Which is endowed with these qualities and others as well.
So there are 11 benefits, 11 advantages you may obtain if you practice loving kindness meditation. And then next stanzas responded by Lord Buddha. We will continue tomorrow. We have to stop our discourse for today by practicing loving kindness meditation, by observing every phenomena occurring at the six senses, by practicing sitting, standing, walking, stretching, bending, lying down, continuously and meticulously. May all practitioners realize the real peace in the very near future.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.